Hello everyone, Jeff and Jay here with Jaysbigadventure, and today we're going to change the transmission fluid on our 2003 E46 M3. Second gear is getting a little tough to find when it's cold. Apparently the first owner didn't know how to double clutch, and this stuff, Redline D4 ATF, is supposed to work miracles with the shift quality. Really hoping it's going to make second gear easier to find, and we're about to find out. Got the car securely set on jack stands in the back, and then I've got these ramps, and they were just purchased from a cheap auto parts store here in town, but they're one of the only ones that work well with a car this low, and the ramp is shallow enough that it does not touch the front bumper when you start the car up the ramps. We're going to get underneath the car and remove the shield from the transmission, and we'll go from there. The next step is to remove these 8mm bolts. There's one in the back here, and pull this tray down. This tray not only keeps the underside of the car clean in terms of airflow, but this NACA duct here blows air directly onto the transmission to help keep it cool under high load running conditions. Apparently you need to remove the driver's side panel too, so just another couple of bolts and we should be good to go. And voila, one transmission. We're going to remove the fill plug first. They're 17mm, just to make sure that we can get that loose. If you remove the drain plug and drain the oil and then can't get the fill plug out, yeah, that's bad. So time to get a 17mm wrench and crack those both loose and then drain the fluid. Okay, so now's the moment of truth. Let's see what kind of fluid we get out of here. And that's not too bad for gear oil. Okay, we have drained the old transmission fluid and replaced the drain plug. Now it's time to fill it with new Redline D4 ATF. Jay's going to let us use this pump here. And the pump does not fit. Wonderful. On Jay's recommendation, I just took the utility knife and just cut off a couple of inches of the spout, and that's all it took. Works great. Transmission's full. Now I'm just putting the underbody trays back on, and time to go for a test drive. Okay, we're going to give this a try. The car is absolutely stone cold. And normally, to get second gear, you really have to kind of fight it, and if the revs aren't close, it just doesn't want to go in at all. What I'm going to do is try to shift it just with two fingers here. And here we go, ready? Yeah, that is a huge change in the shift quality. I can actually shift it into second gear without any trouble. It just goes like the transmission's brand new. Amazing stuff. I will give it an A+. I'll tell you what, I can't be happier with the way this transmission fluid change turned out. The car shifts so much easier on all the gears, but especially second gear in the cold. So well worth the time and the effort. If your transmission is having any kinds of issues, change it to Redline, whatever the fluid is for your particular application, and you'll be amazed at the difference.